I know what we can open with this. Something a lot older. First things first, splash of water to that dram. Hello. You're probably wondering what's going on. There's a few things. Essox Diaries predator fishing hasn't really featured much. That's been for a number of reasons. Some of you may know, but I ain't going to get into that. It's Christmas after all, and it got me thinking, you know, how can we do something different? And I've always wanted to get this calendar. Now, I've seen posts on Facebook marked safe from calendar fishing calendars opening and all that carry on. It's a bit of fun. It's like a bit of a laugh and a giggle, and just kind of to go over the old predator fishing. So Alex isn't here, alright. He's got other things that he's up to. I think he's working tonight, but he's like, this one's on you. So there's a few loose ends to kind of tie up. If you remember last season, I purchased one-tone tackles, secret sauce, king crab, bought the whole range, bought it with mine, hard earned cash, but we never ever got to the results of that, and it kind of leads me on to other parts of this kind of quick video. I'm going to try and make it quick anyway. I always like to find out for myself. Now, I don't proclaim to be the world's best angler or any expert in any field of the fishing that we do. I just simply love my fishing. I love going out and catching fish. I love the scenery. I love telling stories. Hence the YouTube channel. Now, with this stuff, if you want to tackle, grabbed my attention. Now we see things on Facebook, social media, Instagram, stuff like that, and it was a fish that Jerry Haney caught. I did talk about it, and it was I can't remember the exact bait, but it was injected with king crab, and then king crab kept appearing. So I thought, right, I need to try this. It was a pretty spectacular fish Jerry caught. Obviously, as I'm talking, I'll throw some videos, pictures up. That's the kind of theme of the video, more of a kind of recap type thing. And one of the things that I did do is I kept taking a score of what Alex caught. He's not a fan. I was curious, but I wanted to figure it out for myself. And one of the things that I did figure out was it's a lot of hassle. You know, the needles, the syringes, the injecting the bait and stuff like that. If you're spraying it and all that kind of stuff. I was like, is this really worth all the hassle? Since using it, and Alex not using it, Alex has caught more fish. Now, I can't recall the sizes of the fish, the length, the weights, but he caught more. Is that luck, skill, rigs, location? Who knows? So take from that what you will. So that ties up that loose end. I've still got it, I still use it, but I don't use it in all my baits. I split between using it and not using it, and we've not been out that much to kind of keep scores of its benefits or non-benefits from this year. So take from that as you will. So that kind of ties up that loose end. I'm going to mention a gentleman's name, Stuart Sutherland from Fish X. Some of you that are in the pike game some of you from America will know, maybe even used Stuart as a guide. He's forever on my case about bait fishing. Now whether that be perch, sea trout or pike, is it trapping versus hunting? So that's where the calendar comes in. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to start opening it because I think it's the 19th of December today and I've still not opened one, so I'm absolutely champing at a bit to see what's in it. So this calendar is going to be like Alex. I'll bounce off, normally we bounce off each other, but he's not here. So I'm just going to open the calendar as I can chat away. So what we got in the first one? A blade bite. That's obviously for perch. So perch fishing. Big Stuart hates the fact that we use lobworms. A few other folk have had a go at it over the few seasons for using worms. I don't care. I genuinely don't care. I'll use bait for. Now I might jump about. I might sound like Billy Connolly here, jumping about from story to story, but these will be good for the Zander. These shad teas. I remember using these over in Holland. 7 gram jig head. These are exactly. Aye. They're for the Zander. We'll get to that in a minute. Now whether it be the sea trout, I'll use mackerel strip, I'll use lure, I'll use fly. Now luckily enough this year, my challenge to myself was to catch a sea trout using fly, lure and mackerel strip on the bombarder float. And I successfully did that and I was very chuffed with myself because it wasn't easy. The swim baits, that's quite nice. Big Ross, he's a fan of the black pike lures. I'm thinking pike, big perch here. So as I say, Stuart's always on my case, but fish how you're confident, and it's something that we always talk about and we've mentioned many a times in our videos. If you're fishing with confidence, you're always fishing. You're fishing well. You always fish better. Now here, a jerk bite. Now I'm thinking sea trout for this one. I'm thinking sea trout, perch. So far so good. On number 5 now. So again, it's like one of the things I'm planning on doing with this video is linking it into next year's challenges. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a drink of this whisky first. Oh, so good, man. I actually used these in Holland as well. Didn't actually catch anything on them. Wee drop bites. Tiny wee perch lures with the blade on the end. Yeah. This is going to be hard for me to try and keep up with what I'm talking about. Who doesn't enjoy opening a calendar? It's like Lego. Lego Star Wars is my thing at Christmas, but this is good fun. So again, I'm thinking Zander and bull teas. Apparently these colours and all these lures are only exclusive to the calendar. Now Westin did reply to my email. I bought the calendar. I just asked for their blessing and some promotional pictures to complement the video. Same with any pictures and videos of other people. I've got all their permission to throw up. So whether you're into your bait fishing or your lure fishing, as I say, the purpose of this kind of video in these lures, another one of the blades, quite popular with quite common with the blades. Thinking perch and pike with that one. In terms of, this is difficult to do by the way. The challenge for next year is going to be to catch a perch, a pike, a Zander, and after seeing a couple of their lures, I'm going to throw in sea trout. That wasn't in the original plan. All from this calendar. So that's one of my personal wee challenges. Now that's a pike there, I'm thinking pike. Ricky the Roach. Now since I've been to Holland, Jamie and I didn't take any gear when we went. We used the guides gear and it was all Westin gear. I've got to admit, the rods and the reels were pretty impressive. Don't ask me details of the rods and weights and lengths and what models and that, because I can't honestly remember. All I do know they were good quality and I really liked using them. So I think I'm going to add sea trout into this challenge. Alex is going to do a similar challenge, and it's going to be on the sea trout. Alex wants to get himself a £5 plus sea trout. So do I. Now, I've had a couple. The last couple of years, we like to kind of put together your favourite catches, your fish of the year. And in the last couple of years, mine has been this year and last year sea trout. But I'm thinking that's perch. I'm thinking perch with that one. Good. This year, 2024, saw the British record. Lloyd Watson caught a... Christ, I should have noted this down. It's actually in the Catch Cult magazine. Any's what they read this magazine. It's a really good magazine now. I'll be honest, I've not read them. I'm more a pictures guy. But Lloyd Watson caught an absolute monster. 47 pounds and 5 ounces, would that be right? Going to get the pictures in here. A special fish. But there's one fish that really caught my attention. It's a fish I wish I caught. I really do. Sorry, I'm kneeling down here, it's quite uncomfortable. Kieran McKenna caught a £40 wild loch. I'm going to mention the loch because I'll get shot if I do. And again, I'll throw a couple of pictures up. I do have his permission. What a fish. I think that fish is a better capture, to be honest. Another swim bait. White and orange is good in my local water. I've always said that. That'll be good for the pike. So we're on to number 11. I say, I'll probably repeat myself a million times doing this video on our abilities. 100% Zander all day long. Now, it's funny, when you talk about the colours in these calendars, one of the things I remember with the guide when he opened up his Zander box was all these Bilties lures, the soft plastic style lures with the jig heads. They were all a kind of creamy colour. Now I've not seen creamy colour yet. So I don't know whether that's the guide's go-to colour or whether that's a popular colour or whether just the guides, but that's interesting. The colours, I'm not too sure, are Zander sight hunters, I don't know. I'm not doing 100% sea trout. That is a sea trout lure. I'm catching a sea trout on that. Aye, I like that. Pike and perch as well, easily. Again, just kind of get myself back on track. This calendar video is all about a link into next year's challenges. Pike, perch, Zander. But Jamie and I are going back over to the Netherlands in February. Really looking forward to that, because February we were lucky enough to get a cancellation, and that is the prime time. February, I believe, is the prime time from everything that we've been told. Now last year when we went over, or this year, sorry, the goal throughout the Predator videos on this channel, perch wise, was to catch a £3 plus perch. Now, we eventually, on the same day, funnily enough, Alex and I caught the £3 perch. £3.1, £3.2 I think it was, respectively. But it was caught on the kind of the drop shotted lobworm. There's my new rod.
Oh, what's a 3? That's a 3.
Oh shit.
That's a 3. Oh. That's 3. That's a 3.
You'd boxed that up, you were getting thrown there. Right, let's get a
That's
closer
3
look.
all day. All day.
Meets the target of £3. And as Alex says, or he's told me, comes in at £3 and 3. Mission finally accomplished. And yet again, another PB. Look at the size of that thing. That's got that pipe.
Nah, I don't think so.
That's a perch.
It's a perch. It's a perch. I'm telling you, it's a perch if it's fighting. It's up easy now. I bet it's not even that big. Oh!
Holy shit! This might be another 3.
Yeah. I don't know. It's close. I don't think it's 3. I don't think it's as big as yours.
How big do you think it is?
I'm going to go 3-1. Go on, put me out of misery.
£2.
Really? Well.
17.
£3 one.
£3 one.
However, I guess.
£3 one on the nose. Now, over in Holland, it was these things. I know they're rival companies and all that, but again, I'm no sponsored, so I don't have any reason not to show this. Savage gear, and it was the crayfish, these things here, on the Carolina rig. A rig that I've never ever used for any of my fishing. I think Alex used once before for the wrasse, the Ballon wrasse. I could be wrong in that. If I'm right, I'll throw the picture up. I might have the picture somewhere. And what a technique. Managed to get ourselves, or I managed to get a couple of fish over the £4 mark, 4.2 and 4.6. But it was on day 2. Jamie, I think it was his first fish, his first cast, £4.11. They say I was envious and jealous. It's an understatement, but aye. The Dutch perch are just different gravy. Stunning big fish. Now, I can't even open this one though. I'll open that again. Now that's what I'm talking about. Shad Tea Slim. That kind of beige colour. Now that will get us under. So we both caught, excuse me, the £4 plus perch that we were after. And again, I've mentioned Zander a few times. That was one fish I'd wanted to catch. I'd seen it on YouTube videos, watching Fish with Carl and the Guru guys, and I've seen all different manner of channels catching Zander, Zeds as they're known, vampire fish, funnily enough. A picture of one there. I didn't quite. Another one of the drop bites. That's the third one in the calendar. I was always intrigued to catch one myself, but what a spectacular fish and what a hard fighting fish. The one I hooked on the second day was, I thought it was snagged. It was one of the ones when you strike and you're like, oh, fuck, that's a snag. I'll put the video on just now and you can see, and it started moving. The guy's like, oh, that's a fish. And this, it wasn't the biggest Zander in the world, no. I think it just scraped double figures, but such a hard fighting fish and a stunning fish. So a bigger one of them in February would be good. Again, I think Zander all day long perch as well. The shad teas. I put a wee note down of what I was to talk about. I've left it on the phone that's recording. Ah dear. So we're on to number 16. Now, as I say, one of the other predators that we've never caught on this channel. Another jerkbait. Honestly, I'm thinking sea trout, even sea bass maybe. Pike, perch, definitely, man. All good lures, man. I'm liking this. I'm looking forward to this challenge, to kind of tie it all in, put the story together. 17. But with all our fishing, I'm going to mention a guy, Robert. Again, Zander all day long, these shitties. Voodoo traces. Again, everything I'm mentioning, it's stuff that I buy myself. No, it's not sponsored, it's not given. Robert has helped us out in the past. Voodoo traces. We use dead bait traces. That's all my dead bait traces that I've not used yet. All brand new hooks, ready to go. Can't recommend them enough. The quality is, it's just different gravy. As I've said many a times in many videos, if you've not tried them, go onto Facebook, Voodoo Traces, give them a wee whirl. The original perch, it looks like it's upside down. Just get on there, you get a wee look at that. Another trip that we've got planned for next year is in fact a predator that I don't think you can even catch in Scotland, is the catfish, the Wales catfish. Unfortunately Alex can't make this trip either due to work come out and such have you, but Jamie and I are going to go over to the River Ebro. It was the guys for Guru who'd got in touch with us. What we drink? What a big G, you need to try this, it's unbelievable. So I had a wee look at their pictures, I think their video's getting edited as I speak and it will be available end of January, I think it is. Well here, that's different. A spot on twin turbo. I'm going to open this now, I suppose it's like something out of Ann Summers. I've seen this before. That's different. Quite rattly. That's interesting. So that's in August. We're going over there for the catfish. Now Jamie, as some of you will probably know, he's became quite a good friend of mine. He's an absolute gem of a guy, a good giggle, I love going out fishing with him. Bit like Ross, falling apart. Again, Zander and Pike, screaming at me. I suppose it is a Zander Pike PERCH calendar, Gordon. And Jamie's a kind of one-man bandit with the old Predator Zone. You've maybe seen it featured in our videos. We've used these landing nets, these measuring mats, these waistlines. His waistline was very handy during our recent trip to the River Trent for the barbel, and he's started his business around the welfare of pike. And it's one of the things, when somebody asks you to use their stuff on your channel, stuff like that, I'm no one of these guys that's going to get into sponsors and into adverts on his channel. That's not me, that'll never happen, you can quote me on that. But I said if I like it and I see the benefits of using it, I'll use it. And I do see the benefits. Good stuff, good gear, really do like using his stuff. And he does in fact, if he'll allow me to, because I haven't asked him yet. He's got his own lures coming out next year. So in between doing this and speaking to him, if he allows, I'll throw some pictures up. And be sure to check out Predator Zone. I'll pop a link in the description. Oh, they're different. black and white Ricky the Roaches. So I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm going to take another break. It's been tough doing this, sitting down here. I'm trying to get a kind of wee cosy feel about the video. So we're on to day 23. What we got? Another jerk bite. Nice silver one. See again, I instantly think sea trout when I see these. But again, perch, pike, zander. I do have a couple of Westin-Fishing boxes that all this will be going into. So once I get them filled up, they will be ready to go for next year. So number 24, this is quite a substantial lure. One would think pike. Let's see what we've got. A 24cm bull tease. Ah, but obviously for the pike, big zander. There's something that I have noticed. Rigging these up is something I'm going to have to learn. Not something I'm too familiar with. But a few purchases will have to be made on the rigs for these. Now, in terms of what Angling 360 started out with, Esox Diaries are into season 3, the hunt for the Leviathan. Now if you recall, Alex on one of the past events on the Lake of Menteith, he caught a 26-pound pike. He didn't seem overly fussed by it, but see if I'd have caught that. So that kind of ticks off that vlog. I still want to get one, and I still want to get a 20 on the video with that lure. Might even be that lure, who knows. A 20 on a lure. But I've only ever had the 120-pound pike, albeit on the dead baits. So maybe that's something for next year as well. The perch challenge was a £3 perch. Now some folk have said, I might have caught a £4 perch, but it was in Holland, doesn't count. Aye, it counts, I caught it. Put a lot of work into it. So, but what I will say is it would be nice to catch one from one of our local waters. So that challenge is still there in terms of catching a £3 perch on a lure. That would be good. Caught one on the worm, but some folk don't like that, as we've spoke about. So that kind of ties up the perch fishing, the pike fishing. I caught the zander. Now to kind of tie up, sorry, not tie up, wrap up this video. Too much of that getting drunk, but it is Christmas at the end of the day. Predator fishing videos for next year. Esox Diaries will continue. Maybe not into the volume of videos that we once did, but wherever the weather and the river allows us, grayling will always be our hit the river. Let's find that £3 grayling, maybe even the 4. And that's another vlog that was ticked off. That video is still to be released on the channel. But if you follow Alex's Facebook, my Facebook, Instagram, you would have seen that grayling was caught £3.1 officially. Unofficially, I caught it last year. Now, one of the things that we didn't get the chance to mention in that particular video, it's so uncomfortable when you went down, was that the unofficial grayling was caught on the 14th of December 2023. Now, believe it or not, Alex caught his official. We managed to weigh it. We weighed it on camera on the 14th of December 2024. I thought that was pretty mental. Exactly 1 year later. And Alex never fishes the worm, and he caught it on the worm. So, bait fishing, the trapper, the lure fisher, for the lure fisherman, the hunter, that's what this calendar from Westin was primarily all about 2025 to catch a perch, no particular size, a pike, a zander, and then seeing the lures, as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to throw a sea trout, so 4 species from this calendar. Now this calendar, I will say, was the premium Predator Advent Calendar signature colours, that's the full name of it. For £145 from the Glasgow Angling Centre of mine hard-earned pennies. That'll fill the two lure boxes for next year, and hopefully we can tick off the challenges come the end of 2025. Throw into that the catfish. In terms of predators, hopefully we can tick all the boxes. So before I get any more plastered with this fine Aberlour 16-year-old, this will probably go after Christmas, so I hope you've had a good Christmas. Hope you're still enjoying your time off work, and if that weather plays ball, I hope you're still getting out fishing. And whether it's bait fishing, lure fishing, coarse fishing, sea fishing, whatever the fishing you're into, see, as long as you're fishing, we're all winning, aren't we? So all the best for 2025. Merry Christmas and enjoy your holidays. I hope this goes together the way I hope it does. See you in the next one. Oh.